Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Blacksmith of the Sand Kingdom on Nintendo Switch. Okay. Tavern. Meals. Ah. Water. That's 1200. I imagine I need some eye drops. Treat all. This is not cheap. Patrol the dungeon to check for any abnormalities. Orange eggs and little table events in the suburbs. Reach suburbs 4. Any large egg and wooden tableware. Okay. I should get back to the workshop. I was just there. What do you want? Any bandages? That's all I'm going to do. Oh god, 1,000 gold? Yeah, sure. I can now make that commodity wooden tableware. Wooden hammer, sickle, cedar barrel. Okay. Wonderful. Now I'm broke. Go out and make new materials. Cedar stick. Tableware. But I don't have a large egg. Okay, now the tableware. But I only have one egg. Can I buy eggs? What the hell do you want me to do at the workshop? Open shop. Items displayed. Here, here's some bandages. Wristband. Put more tableware on there. Some wooden hammers. And some barrels. There we go. Yay, time to open up shop. I'll do my best to get loads of sales. Morning. Good morning, you're finally awake? Time for a hard day's work. Valeria woke up early to clean and get the shop ready for the day. She's just like a brownie. Oh yeah, I always wondered, what is a brownie? Well, you see, brownie is... I know, I read about them in a book when I was younger. They're fairies that live in people's houses, right? They're good fairies that help around the house. Brownies make the family they live with flourish. Yeah, pretty much. Amazing, right? I'm not too sure. You say you've lived in this house for a long time. We don't really have that much money at all. Certainly far from flourishing. Naive young Volker. Flourishing isn't all about money, you know. Tell me, what was your father? A court blacksmith? The state recognized him because I brought good luck, but that was only because Ulrich had the skills worthy of becoming one. Even I don't have the power to help a useless blacksmith become a court blacksmith. But you did say before that you'd make Volker into a court blacksmith. I did, so I'll train him to be the best he can be. How are you going to do that, though? Like a book of my father's techniques or some special magic or something? Nope. All it takes is practice. If at first you don't succeed, you try and try again. That's the path to becoming a court blacksmith. So then why do I need you? Oh, he's got a point. Why does he need him? This is actually the point of the game, is to at the shop. The general flow of the game is as follows. Accept requests from the Adventurers Guild, go to a dungeon, obtain materials through battle and gathering, return to the workshop, craft and sell items to earn gold. You can use your income at the item shop to buy materials or books to learn new recipes to increase your sales. You should also remember to eat at the tavern to gain experience, receive special treatment at the infirmary, and train and change your classes at the Adventurers Guild to make your party more powerful. Passive skills obtained through training or changing classes can be activated via menu skills, activate passives. Passive skills are extremely useful for combat and adventuring, so be sure to customize them according to your classes and equipment. You can also change your party formation from menu formation. Formations provide various effects for your party. Party members are more vulnerable to attack by enemies the further forward they are in the formation, so be sure to select their locations based on their classes and equipment. Select wide swap formation selection mode and character rearrange mode. Remember to make use of menu records. You can use secret records to find out useful information about materials, equipment, monsters, and runes. Journal contains hints for progressing through the story. Trophies contain a number of objectives for game progress and various missions for extra challenges. Completing these missions grants rewards. Some rewards will make progressing through the game easier, so be sure to try them out. For more information, check out Menu System Manual. Read again. No. Thank you. Oh wait, did I actually get a trophy there? Well, whatever. You're welcome. Hey, you. This ain't no place for kids. Get out! Now, are you telling me to drive away a precious customer? Oh, no, I didn't. I wasn't. I'm sorry, Carmela. Listen, is it me who you should be apologizing to? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, lad. I take back what I said. No, it's okay, really. Well done. Everyone has to get along in here. I think I had a bit too much to drink. I better get myself home before I cause more trouble. Yes, that would probably be best. Be careful, okay? I will. I'll be back again soon. I'm sorry about him. He's a gifted carpenter, but an awful drunk. He's quick to start a fight and always forgets things. It must be hard to run a place like this. So spendy. Cough drops. All fine. Hey, how's it going? Getting used to the job yet? Master Asian. There are still so many things I don't understand. Don't worry, lad. You'll get there eventually if you keep at it. I will. I'm sorry for bothering you with my troubles. Hey, don't worry about it. You're the son of Ulrich, one of my best friends. Of course, I'm going to do my best to take care of you. Same as Kristoff. Christoph? You mean the priest at the infirmary? The very same. We were all childhood friends, you see. We've been the best. We've all been best friends since we were kids. That's the first I've heard of that. My father didn't talk much about the past, especially since Mother died. Yeah, now you mention it, he did seem down ever since Leonora passed. I think he delved into his work to distract himself from the loneliness he felt after Mom died. Maybe that's how he became a court blacksmith. Your father was good with his hands, but he was never good at expressing his feelings. It would have served him better to be more bold like Christoph. What do you mean? I mean what I said. Christoph seems all kind and gentle, but he's the boldest of us all. Yet he manages to stay calm. But make him mad and you'll rue the day you were born. Ulrich and I had to do our best not to make him angry. But he doesn't look like he could hurt a fly. Right? Just try not to anger him. Or bend over in front of him. I'll try not to. Okay, so I can't do any of those quite yet. That's a training. Work anyway, I have no time for that. Alright, I'm gonna do this thing. Ooh. Let's jump. Yeah, I really should save more often. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe it starts with a critical strike. Oh no! How dare they! I don't know what it is with the Rune Factory style games on the system. I mean, we got Rune Factory 4 Special and Rune Factory 5 coming out. We have Sakunu, Rise and Ruin. We have this game. I mean, it's good if you like the action combat farming simulation. Although this is not farming, it's a business simulation. But yeah, man, boy, there's all sorts of weird stuff on the Switch. It does remind me very much of the PSP's library, except offering more than just the weird JRPGs. You obviously get a lot more variety out of the Switch than the PSP library ever had. But you also get the PSP library too. So We played like a ton of games that were PSP games originally. I mean, this is something I could easily have, envisioned on the original PlayStation. It's the kind of game that would have appeared there. Then, as we moved into the PlayStation 2, 3, and 4, it's like these kind of games, became rarer because it was only the big, AAA big budget games that developers were making because publishers were trying to squeeze every last dime out of everyone. But even games like this, with a limited budget, but had, lots of interesting gameplay, could make money. It's just that it couldn't make millions. It could make hundreds of thousands, but not millions. And I think the generation of PS2, 3, 4, I think it sort of ruined like the smaller game. Thankfully that comes back in a system like this with a lower overhead for development. And thankfully the system took off, unlike the PSP, so games really do have a good chance of really recouping their development costs and turning a profit. PSP was a great system, and the Vita was a great system, but the audience was only in Japan. It wasn't a worldwide audience. The portable market was so huge in Japan. And since we're hearing, since these game manufacturers, the console manufacturers were Japanese, with the exception of one company, all that concentration of developers and marketing was only had one territory in mind. But I guess this generation, Sony has decided that they are going to focus on, Western markets, since they earn so much profit from Western markets. So that's why we consequently got, many more PlayStation 5s across the Western territories than they did even in the Japanese territories, and the Asian market. We'll see how that strategy ultimately pans out for them. Because Western gamers love Japanese games too. So if we start seeing less of those, does that mean that the audience won't be there for them? Kind of hard to say. This should be as far as I need to go. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. I shall report back to the guild later. Oh, really? Let's go, man. Let's go! Oh, okay. I was already in. Okay, I thought it kicked me out of Area 4. Yeah, let's save in case it decides to kick my ass right away. I don't know how brutal this game is. If it totally punishes you from exploring too far or not. I know, we are starting to see, much more of the mobile shovelware kind of coming out for the Switch. But, you don't have to buy it. It just exists on the shop. Just like, if you go to your Apple Store or Google Store and you see a bunch of junk on there, it doesn't necessarily decrease the value of shopping there. It just means that you have to kind of look through more stuff. So hopefully Nintendo will put more work into the eShop so we can do like more filtering. That way we don't have to run into games that are maybe not very good quality and just kind of sold cheaply because they were developed quickly. We'll see how that all turns out. Right now, I do like the idea that Nintendo is a bit hands-off. They basically test for bugs and to see if the system, during the certification process, if it's harmful to the system at all. But they don't judge content. With some exceptions, obviously. I think that makes for a very, very healthy game atmosphere. If you're just allowing the content to be created, and if people like it, then they sell well, and if they don't like it, that's all right as well. Things existing in the shop don't detriment the shop at all. I really don't believe that. A lot of people have weird ideas about what should be in all these stores and what's on store shelves. But I say, if you have a good idea, and maybe you're a single developer, or you have a team of 2 or 3, and you develop something on a limited budget, and it ends up being good, then why not have a platform you can put it on? Maybe you don't have strong art or strong sound, but you have good core gameplay. No reason to not allow that to be made or not allow them to be published. Let me start with I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Probably. Yeah, they're strong, man. Yeah, they're not like overbearingly strong. They're pretty strong. My party's, fairly balanced, so should be able to survive. Because I have run into games that were like $5, but I ended up having a ton of fun with them. Yeah, maybe not for as long as that $60 game, but it's priced appropriately, and I had about as much fun as a $5 game I would expect to have from a $5 game. And if I was snooty old Microsoft and not allowing that kind of game on their platform, I would never get to discover it and play it. Because when Microsoft talks about an indie studio, they really don't mean indie. Their version of indie is it has to sell like 1 million units. If you sell 1 million units, you are indie to us. Outside of that, then you're just garbage and get out of my store. I'm kidding. It's not 1 million. It's something really stupid like 50,000 or something like that. But basically, it's more than a small development studio would expect to sell, a $10 game for. $10 games don't need to generate 40,000 in sales to get the money back, depending on what they were doing. I mean, it's kind of the same reason why Microsoft didn't quite make it within the game streaming, with Mixer, is that their idea of, the small streamer, something like me, was, well, you have to have, 10,000 followers. It's like, well, that's not really exactly a small streamer. 10,000 followers and you get 1% of your ad revenue. They only wanted like the biggest followers, the 20 million, 10 million, 20 million. It's just like, of course your platform's not going to survive. If you have nothing but those people, they're not going to cover every single genre in every single game. And they're not going to be able to you know, do all of the content all the time. So that's to be a lesson to folks. And you never really know who's going to hit it big in the streaming world. You know, Mr. Beast started with, you know, 5 followers. You know, Jacksepticeye wasn't immediately popular, you know, right off the bat. So, you know, if you abandon all the people who are not, you know, already successful, then you're never going to get more successful people. You know, you open a restaurant and you only hire people who, oh, sorry, you know, you open a restaurant and, you know, all your dishes cost $1 million. Well, yeah, of course nobody's going to come. You're not going to have the mass flow of people come in. They can't afford that. Nor do they want $1 million meal. And not most of us. Sometimes you just want to go to McDonald's and, you know, spend $7. Well, that's becoming less true. Maybe you want to go to, you know, Taco Bell and spend $5. Woohoo! Well done, thanks for your hard work. So, nothing out of the ordinary? I'll let the state know what once. Sunny side up, I like him slightly undercooked myself. Yeah, depends. Your contribution to the Holy Order has unlocked the faith blessing of Loka of the Harvest. Okay. Here's a request from Carmilla at the tavern. She wants fleshy mushrooms for a new item on her menu. For a salad or something. You can get fleshy mushrooms from fun guys in the suburbs. Accept request? Yeah, sure. I'm counting on you. And then I complete it. Quick. Well done. Thanks for your hard work. Mushroom salad, huh? I'm actually not a huge fan of mushrooms, but I'll eat them if it's Carmilla serving them. Here's a request from Horik at the item shop. He wants to make blindness powder to sell in the item shop. He needs small scales and small fangs to make it. You can get small scales and small fangs from G lizards and killer snakes in the suburbs. Yep, let's do it. I'm done. Well done, thanks for your hard work. Blindness powder is so useful in battle. A good adventurer knows when to utilize items. Let's see, you can get cedar logs from the gathering and thin vines from man-eaters in the suburbs. Yeah, sure. Woo, hard work. The palace is the symbol of Stuntberg. Its walls must also be kept in tip-top shape. You've unlocked a new formation. Oh boy, you learned the castle wall formation. Monster hunting. It's not every day you see a request like this. This one's directly from the state. From the state? Yeah, we get them every now and then. Apparently the king's going hunting to pray for victory. He needs the suburbs cleared of monsters for his safety, but his soldiers aren't enough, so he requests the guild's assistance. Your quota is to eradicate 5 killer snakes. What do you think? Up for it? 5 killer snakes? Keep in mind that this request can't be cancelled once accepted. Choose wisely. Yeah, sure. Alright, I need to make items. I need to make materials. And I can make more items. Okay. Let's display this. Mm-hmm. Hello, Father. Hello there. Care to pray alongside me? Sure. We haven't done this in so long. We used to pray together a lot before, didn't we? I always enjoyed listening to you talk about the gods. We did indeed. You always listened so intently. And you were always with that girl. Valeria, was it? She also prayed rather seriously. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she just came for the candy afterward. Did she now? Were you the same by any chance? No, I was here for the talks. I loved hearing about the 13 gods of creation and the other new gods that came. It was fun. Actually, I'd love to hear you talk about them again. Are you sure? I don't have any candy right now. I'm sure. Then let us start with the 13 gods. When this world was yet young, it was rampant with chaos. This chaos gave birth to 2 gods, Sagranoth of the sun and Sharana of the earth. They then gave birth to 5 more gods. First came the twin sisters, Lamanea of womanhood and Justice of misery, of light and dark respectively. Then came the 3 wild brothers, Canos of fire, Aegrus of the ocean, and Borg of war. Another 6 gods were born from these 5, which formed the pantheon we now know as the 13. I feel close to them now because I've experienced their blessings. That's good. The gods' blessings are important for soldiers and adventurers alike. Thank you, Father. I didn't know when you'd ever shut up. Yeah. Power strike. Oh my goodness. I mean, maybe. Maybe I'm not okay. I need stuff. I need it. I'll mine. Mine. Let's say this is a first strike. Thankfully, no. Yeah, I like that the artwork's really clean. It's just got a good look to it. You know, good use of color. You know, there's not really any problem with aliasing. And it's got a good amount of detail in the characters and the animations. You know, adequate enough. I mean, this definitely was not a lazy effort. You know, there's more than one person involved in all this. I think it's pretty well planned out. I mean, it's definitely a niche game. You know, I don't imagine like a whole ton of people playing this, but I think there's enough of an audience on the Switch that it could still be successful. And it's at a reasonable price. No DLC. It's just the game all by itself. Again, very unusual for a Chemical published game to not have DLC. And I'm not complaining about Chemical DLC. I think most of the time it's just fine. You know, what they offer are things that don't break the game. the game themselves, you know, can be, you know, perfectly played without the DLC that they offer for the other games that they publish. Yeah, and I like the fact that, you know, all the loading and stuff is like super fast, saving and loading. Which is what I expect from a, you know, a 2D game. But of course we've seen many of these 2D games, you know, have like excessively long load times and terrible animation. So for me, a game like this really deserves some attention. You know, it's not something that I would normally even play. But I do like the way that things flow around in the game. It does remind me a bit of any of those Atelier games. Oh man, I have to finish playing Ryza 1 before Ryza 2 comes out. I gotta get on that. Because I really like Atelier Ryza. I just haven't had time to play it with all the other games that come out. You know, that hold my interest. I want to try to cover as many games as we can. You know, that's within my budget. You know, get people exposed to different types of games too. You know, yeah, it's not all just Minecraft and Call of Duty. Or Fortnite, I guess would be more appropriate. I know you've never seen me play Fortnite on this channel. I know, there's like a million people playing that game. I have nothing to add to the conversation on that game. That's a little bit too deep into the building and the farming too. I don't really enjoy it when it's that much wood. I like those kind of games to be a lot lighter. So that's why like Rune Factory or Harvest Moon, those, or even this game, that's closer to the level of complexity that I want for my off time. I do a lot of complex things for my regular job, so you know, something not completely brainless, but you know, has a little bit of complexity is good for me. Doing too bad for the default equipment. Really gotta start making stuff for them though. I can definitely see them getting overwhelmed as we start having more areas that we can explore. Your contribution to the Adventurers Guild has increased your Adventurer's permit rank. You can now go to the outer suburbs dungeon. You've unlocked exploration skip for the suburbs dungeon. You've been doing well with the requests you've accepted. Perhaps you're ready. Ready for what? The arena. Arena? You mean the one a little out of town? That arena? That arena. It's the perfect place to prove your skills and knowledge gained from your adventures. You should test your mettle. Actions and all requests. Wow. Okay. That's the first big request I've completed. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Master Agent said the arena is the perfect place to prove my adventuring knowledge and skills. Maybe I should give it a shot. Come to think of it, I've never been here before. I'm sorry, sir. This is the entrance for the arena participants. Spectators must use that entrance over there. Actually, I'm Volker, an adventurer. Oh, you're an adventurer. My apologies. So are you here to participate as a combatant? Yes, but it's my first time here, so I'm not sure how it works. That's perfectly fine. Allow me to explain how things work here at the arena. You said your name was Volker, right? My name is Hannah. My duty is to assist combatants here in the arena. Here we have confident adventurers test their skills in battle with monsters. Spectators come and pay to enjoy these heated battles. The arena has the following options: enter and prizes. For entering participants, there are 5 categories from bronze to platinum, each with 2 leagues. Each league consists of 10 ranks, and each rank is passed by beating its challenging monsters. Beating each rank grants arena points, which can be exchanged for various prizes. Higher ranks and leagues reward more arena points. You must beat rank 1 of each league and progress through the story to progress through the leagues. You can enter 5 battles in the arena per day. Even defeats in arena battles count towards this daily limit. Also note that enemies defeated in the arena do not count towards any active request objectives. Read that again. Fine. That is the general idea of how the arena works. Thank you. I think I kind of understand, maybe. I do recommend you enter and find out for yourself. Experience is the best teacher, or so they say. I look forward to seeing you fight. Let's do the tavern. What do you got that's there, really? Intermediate tool making. Yeah, sure. You can now make the commodity copper frying pan, copper pots, hatchet. Let's see, I have to figure out what can be sold out of. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Audapostrophe. You've been watching the Blacksmith of Sandworld on... Is it Sandworld? Oh, sorry, Sand Kingdom. The Blacksmith of Sand Kingdom on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I really like the game. I think it's a good a good, fairly deep title. You know, adventure, gather materials, build materials, sell them, and I think that's something that you could play in between other games that you have. You know, some of the heavier games or multiplayer games, and you can have some good fun with it. So yeah, I suggest that you check it out for yourself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.